What's going on, ladies and gentlemen, and welcome to another edition of The Funny is Here with Dominique and friends. And like we say every week, I got some more funny guests, and if you ain't funny, you can't come on here. We don't rock with you. You got to bring that funny. I know you ain't got to be funny all the time, no more in the world, and that's okay, but we don't rock with you on here. Just so you know.
Wow. So I don't have to have 3 million followers to come on here?
Hell
Okay.
no. You just got to be funny. We bring the funny.
Hey, man,
and we talk.
I just want to say what's happening to my 1,200 followers. What's up? I'm in here. Yeah.
Give it up for my guest, ladies and gentlemen, the very talented and funny Melanie Comarcho sitting over here on my left. And on my other side, very funny brother, Esau McGraw.
I'm
Y'all
a
give it up
werewolf.
for.
We in the building.
I'm a werewolf.
That's right. Hey, look, y'all, tell the people what's going on in your world. Whoever wants to go first, it's fine.
Hey, well, I'm Melanie Comarcho, and I'm out here on the road. You can catch me. Go to my Instagram, Melanie, Melanie, Comarcho is COMARCHO. But if you put in Melanie COM, I'm the only one in the world, it'll pop up. So I'm on tour with Paul Mooney. I'm on tour with the Girls' Night Out, the Ladies' Night Out. So you'll catch
That's
me
two separate
somewhere.
tours.
2 separate tours. Ladies' Night Out, I will be in Miami June 23rd. Girls' Night Out, Las Vegas, June 22nd. I will be in Baltimore on June the 9th. Then I will be doing a couple of dates. I'll be doing New York with Paul Mooney and D.C. with Paul Mooney in July. And you guys need to go on the website right now. And I don't know if there's any rooms left. I'm doing a Dominican Republic on July 19th to the 23rd. It's a great event. It's comedy and fun and
That's cool.
water gun fights and parties. And, it's all inclusive. And it's going down the 19th to the 23rd. So come check us out.
Absolutely. So, what's going on
You
with
should
you?
have let me go first. I could have got this little bullshit I'm doing out the way, and then Melanie could have told us
Everybody
about
know Mel
this
work.
fabulous fucking life she's got going on.
Oh, God, it's so
I already
good.
got low self-esteem.
Yeah, one thing you can say,
and then
I gotta lay it down for
Okay,
Melanie.
man, I'm
Male
sorry.
work. It ain't a lot of us
God
that work.
is good.
Now, I do. I give you
Dominique
our work.
works.
I know.
I give you
Hey,
that.
and I
But
work.
Mel,
I work too. But Mel though, Mel been balling for years. That's what y'all don't know.
like Mel, like our
No.
Mel,
No.
somewhat like our OG.
Yo,
right?
I live
went-
in an
no,
apartment,
I
people.
was- this
I'm in an
was-
apartment.
By
I don't live in
choice,
a house.
goddammit.
No,
Look,
that ain't
if
true.
the-
I can't afford no
I bet
house
you
out here.
the apartment she live in is fly as shit.
I
I'm
bet
telling
it
you.
is.
That it is.
Let me
No.
say that. No, let me tell you.
Man, Mel been making money forever.
Before I even met Mel, I met Mel on and on, but before we knew each other, I met her, but before I knew her. I took this hot date. This was before I even moved to LA, so this had to be in like 2000, 1999.
And what city was that in?
I hooked up with this chick, man. Oh man, she
In
was
what
banging.
city?
I took her to Oakland to see
Oakland.
Maxwell.
Oh, wow.
Yeah, so I'm sitting there like the whole shit's packed and super sexy. For Maxwell, guess who come on stage and do a half hour and blow everybody out the water?
Mel.
I was like, she funny as a motherfucker.
I couldn't believe it. I couldn't
Yeah.
believe when Maxwell called, I hung up. I was like, he was like, "Yo, this is Maxwell. I want to know if you want to open up for me." I was like, you know what? I am tired today. Whoever this is, stop playing games on my phone. Click.
And you always know when the comic great because you can see young comics. Like I see some young comics now, and I be like, "Yeah, she will be funny, but she doing male, so it don't work
I
for
see
me."
Dominique
Right.
every time I hit the road. See, a lot of times we go on the road, we do these clubs, and when we leave, our jokes stay there.
They
Yeah.
stay there because they get what I call they get inspired. That's
Yeah.
what I call
Is that what it is?
After the weekend
Yeah.
mail, they get
I
inspired.
ain't inspired. They saw what that joke did and was like, I'm doing that shit next
Yeah.
week.
You know what? I was headlining in Atlanta and I had a feature act.
Mm-hmm.
And so I go on and I do music sometimes. So I do imitations of singers and
Right.
I break down songs, you know what I'm talking about? and all
Yes,
this other
absolutely.
stuff. So, the 8 o'clock show is packed. We rock that joint. 10 o'clock show, he goes and does a similar version of the show, of the joke that I
Wow.
did.
Yeah,
Wow.
And then-
inspired.
but this is the thing, though.
No.
After I came off, and we had 3 shows.
Uh-huh.
So in between the third show and the second show and the third show, I said, man, what the fuck was you doing? And he was like, yo, man, you know, you inspired me, so I did like this and that.
No.
I told him, I said, look, bro.
Mel,
I said, look, man.
Not on my show.
I'm saying, look, because he was a road comic featuring for me he was from South Carolina and he was in Atlanta, right? So I said, because the only reason, man, I don't send you up out of here for the weekend, for the rest of the weekend, is because you on the road, dude. And I broke it down to him, and you know, he was like, I didn't know. I really think he didn't know. I don't know. I felt like he didn't know.
He knew.
Well, he knew after that.
He knew. Sometimes what we do is we refresh their memory to a joke they used to do that was similar to that.
Man.
I don't have no problem with that, but you're going to do that when I leave.
Right.
You are not going to, you're going to do the same thing you did when we first did this show. You were not going to start being me before. I've gone on a show with a comedian male. And he went and did my whole routine and then brought me up.
Some
and
of
I
them
went
were,
right
they
up.
worse than the women.
And it's my routine is about men. And this man went up and did my whole routine. And I went right to the audience after I got up. And I was like, well, I don't even know what to do because he just did all my jokes.
Man.
And the audience went crazy.
That's what they should.
Because they know. If they've been on Google or YouTube, you know whose joke that is. Stop.
Okay, let me tell y'all what I've been up to.
Come on, Saul. Go ahead, Saul.
I've been doing stand up for like 20 years almost, right? And so you know, when I be on the road, it'd be a whole nother story because I show up to the club, all these comics heard about me, but they ain't never seen me before.
Right.
In a live audience. So, you know, my feature acts are local headliners because the club hasn't worked with me before. So they want to make sure that the turnout is good. So they get their favorite, biggest 2 local comics to open for me, and so they blowing the room. They using
making it hard to
local
work.
references and all kinds of shit. You know what I'm saying? And then so trying to make it hard for me, and I'm just standing on the side, like, cause I put on this face like when I'm on stage, like I'm a thug, like you know what I'm saying? Like I'm a gunslinger out there. Like I got a bad attitude,
It's
but
your
I use
comedy
it for
act.
good.
Right.
So old boy walks past me. And he goes, good luck with it, homie. And I turned around with him. I said, pa! They introduced me. I walked outside. My first joke popped hard. And you know what I'm saying? And the rest of it just kept going. That night I did like an hour and a half.
Well, see, that makes you stronger to me. That makes you want to go and do even, you know, that makes you go to work. So you're not like, you don't
makes me go to
relaxed
work, but
after a while.
At the same time, it's like, you know, I write with a certain signature. Like I write like left field on purpose. Like I search. I'm out in I'm in the field of intention looking for jokes. I ain't even down here. So when I come up with stuff, you know what I'm saying? Number one, I write that way because you can't steal that shit.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And number two is like nobody really is in that lane, which it makes obstacles for me because people don't get it until they see me.
Right.
You know what I'm saying? And stuff like that.
But then that's when they get inspired to write some material not far from yours. They be like, oh, I never even thought about that. Because like right now I'm doing material about, I try to find a material that ain't nobody talking about. So right now ain't nobody talking about text lingo and autocorrect and now watch and see. I'll give it a year before you go out to the clubs and see all the comics talking about it. They talking about likes and stuff like that on Facebook. No, I'm talking about autocorrect and texting because we couldn't text 5 years ago if you couldn't spell.
Right.
No.
But now technology and these smartphones, if you could sound out the first 2 letters, it'll give you 3 or 4 options right there. So
I started doing this material. I do this joke about dating a 71-year-old woman. Right.
Wow.
Then all these comics start doing jokes about dating old women, but they in their 20s. I was like, you ain't dating no. I'm 45.
Man, I started talking about
because I hear
years ago.
Doing that.
Years ago, I started talking about the process of
it's a lot of
the
comments.
process of us getting older. And I looked around at everybody. First, ain't nobody want to talk about they was old.
Right.
They ain't want to say nothing about
I still ain't talking about it. I'm in denial.
But I'm just saying, right. But that's because you ain't, you doing your thing.
No.
That's who you are. You know what I'm saying, man? Next thing I looked around, I was like, look at this shit. But
that's
what you gonna say?
As long as they ain't doing it verbatim.
Some of them niggas don't.
Some doing it your exact
I do this
joke.
bit. I do this joke about. I say, I just found out my stepdad is my real dad.
Right.
All these Sundays I sat on the porch waiting for you to come get me. You never came because you was here the whole time.
Right.
Fuck you, Dave.
Right. That's a funny joke.
That's funny.
Yo, but I wrote it in a pattern. You know what I'm
Right.
saying? So, motherfuckers, I just found out that my stepfather is my real father. Nigga, you changed father from dad.
Right.
Yeah.
What the fuck?
That's
that's what they
unfortunately one of
think.
the things you got to deal with in the business we in is just flat out joke thieves.
Man.
Oh man, I have a joke that is my actual one of my signatures. The joke that Chris Rock made me the first comic on his show to come do is there's stuff you can eat that'll make your thing hard.
I remember.
Remember that
Pussy.
joke? I don't do it that much, but that joke was my closer for years.
Oh, yeah.
So I really pretty much put it in retirement. I have to pull it out every once in a while because I'll go places. So I go to the Comedy Store one night, and the white comics are on stage telling my joke. I'm like, oh my God. So when I got ready to do it on the next show, they aren't even laughing because they think I stole the joke.
Right.
So I said, no, you need to Google Chris Rock show, 1990. So
Did you do that joke on Def
2001.
Jam?
No, but I did
Okay.
it on the Chris Rock show.
Okay.
I
knew you. I knew it was in New York.
But it's
I knew it was in New York
Right.
when I saw
But
you
it's
do
a
it in New York.
signature bit for
It's a
real,
signature
though.
bit. Everybody knows. And when I
Everybody know
don't
that
do the
bit.
joke, they
Yeah.
want to know how come I didn't do that joke. How come you didn't do
Right.
that
Why you
joke?
ain't say the joke? And but what people don't realize sometimes, like people say, why you ain't say this joke? Why you ain't say that joke? In all actuality, I don't remember the joke.
Not even
You
that.
know
It's
it's
just
been
I'm
a-
tired of the joke.
And I don't really remember. I gotta work it so I can get some time in on it. I ain't said
Right.
like I got this joke that's called "Not to My Recollection," and to save my life, I can't remember that joke.
You do that joke still about dating that killer?
I do it sometimes.
It's my favorite
I do it sometime at the club. Because
Yeah.
they'd be like, do America's Most Wanted. I'd be like, okay.
Uh-oh. Now, see, I got a joke about America's. What's your joke about America's Most Wanted?
Sitting on the couch with the dude.
No,
It's
I
a
just
fit-
talk
and
about
then
the
watch
black
TV,
man is
yeah.
America's Most Wanted is what I say.
physical bit. So
Oh,
I'm
no.
sitting on the couch with him. But I tell, okay, I'm going to do it. It's some rough draft
You dating
shit.
the dude off the
he
TV show
come on
America's
the
Most.
shit,
Oh,
yeah.
okay. See,
Yeah.
mine is
And
nothing
your body
like
language
that.
changed as the program keeps
you know, I'm
going.
looking at it. That's
That's funny. I got to see that one. I ain't seen
That's
that.
one of my favorite Dominique jokes.
So I'll do it like sometimes still people say, well, do America's Most Wanted. I'm like, okay, now this a little rough draft version of the shit.
Right, because
But
I
I'ma
can't remember.
I'm going to give it a shot. Yeah, I'm going to give it a shot.
Let me tell y'all what else I've been doing. I've been writing and producing.
All
Well,
right.
good for you.
All right,
Yeah, and so I
congratulations.
wrote and produced on this show called High Crimes.
All right,
Good for
congratulations.
you. I heard of that show, High Crime.
All right.
And then,
Is that NBC or CBS?
No, that's
Fox?
it was MTV2, and then they
Oh.
dissolved MTV2. So
Oh, okay.
yeah, and then I wrote on the set over at Marlon Wayne.
Oh, great, great.
NBC for the second season.
Yeah,
Okay,
you
all
hoping to
right.
come back for the second season?
Yeah, the third.
Oh, the third.
I worked on the
getting
second
them
season.
checks.
Oh, lovely,
Get them
lovely.
checks.
I'm saying.
And so I've been doing that quietly. You know what I'm saying? I don't post
Good.
nothing. I don't talk about it. I just do stand up. I still do all my shows that I do.
Okay.
I had to because of schedules. I had to cancel a bunch of shows, but I go back and do those shows.
Does it have you tired?
Nah,
Oh, because your eyes are so red. I was
my
wondering
eyes are
what-
red because
Mary Jane, I love her just the same.
Yes, Mary Jane. I love you, Mary.
Well, I also
Jane.
write, and I
I know you
wrote,
do.
direct,
You're-
and produced a film. You guys look out for it. It's coming in November or December.
right.
of
Look for me in it. Look for
2018.
me in it.
And I'm shooting it
Dominique's
in
gonna
August.
be in it.
Yes.
Everybody's in this film. I got Tiffany Haddish, Earthquake,
Yes.
Man from the Fifth Floor. I got you name it. They're in this film. Everybody but
name
Kevin
it.
Hart. This is for the other folks. So it's Michael Collier, Coco Brown, Kim Whitley. You name the comic. I'm gonna have Dominique in there. Everybody is in this film. It's a feel-good film. It's a comedy about a group of thieves here in LA, and it's called Boosters. And Esau is one of the ballers in it. It's a great.
I'm balling.
It's funny as hell, and you guys need to come out, support a sister trying to do it, because I'm going to do this. Will Packard, The man right now said
Yes,
he's going to
he
help
is.
me. So I believe him. He told me other things, and he was a man of his word. So
He will.
I think he will definitely. He's busy right now, but we ain't due till August, so it's going to be ready.
It's going to work.
God is good.
So y'all see the royal wedding? Y'all check out the royal wedding?
Oh, I saw that. Who couldn't see it? I mean, you have to have no.
Did you see
got to
it?
cut your TV off not to see it. Shit.
I know.
What y'all think about it? It was the blackest one ever.
Oh yeah,
Man,
but I was glad.
It was kind of. It was black, but I felt like it was kind of smoke and mirrors black though. It was like the black.
What you mean?
How come she couldn't have no bridesmaids? Couldn't none of her homegirls be her bridesmaids?
Well, they was there.
Her
Did you
auntie?
see? Did you see
But I don't
Serena
think
with her braids
They weren't
and everything?
bridesmaids though.
But I don't think
Right.
they do bridesmaids.
I didn't think
They don't?
they tried to do something else because they weren't even
Wait a minute,
supposed to have a big wedding like that.
But did
really.
Princess Diana have bridesmaids?
That's a
She
$45
did,
million
and so
wedding.
did the other princess. She had
Kate.
bridesmaids too.
Oh,
Yeah,
okay.
yeah, yeah.
But
But
they
after,
also-
okay, since you
What-
said
That was one of the things. I was like,
But
you
Prince
really getting
Charles-
married without your homegirls? Really?
Her
At
dad
least
couldn't
one.
do it.
But why she couldn't have one? Because they did have William up there, so she
Yeah.
should have. I didn't like
She
Prince
didn't have
Charles.
no maid of honor and
Prince Charles walked her down the
I
aisle.
ain't like that.
But shit, he looked like a slimmed down version of her daddy. Still an
But-
old white man with a beard.
But I don't want your damn daddy giving me to you.
Hey, or if that or the
my
mama.
daddy, look, this is the
That
thing
or the
though.
mama.
It's the thing though. He walked her down the aisle. Her daddy was there though.
He wasn't.
No, he had heart
He
surgery.
was in the hospital anyway. I don't know if he had
Oh, well,
when
that
his
was
surgery
man,
was.
maybe-
Yeah, he had heart
That was her.
surgery.
That was her play daddy, her sugar daddy that you saw. No, I'm just kidding.
But her father had heart surgery, and he couldn't make it. But then he didn't even have heart surgery because they just showed a picture of him drinking a frappuccino.
Yeah, I think
from
he had
Starbucks.
he had
Fuck,
gas is what he had. He had a lot of times people mistake gas for heart attack, but that
He might have been a
he
Black
just needed
Panther
to fart.
before.
That's
Like,
all.
I ain't going to that bullshit.
He needed to pass a little
That's what an old
gas.
Black Panther would say. Motherfuckers kill all my goddamn friends.
Well, I'm glad because if he had
I
gas,
ain't
you ever
gonna
flew with
goddamn
somebody with
bullshit.
gas? It's an ugly sight. It's an ugly thing. I had a 5-hour flight and the man next to me had gas, and oh God, I thought I was
You
gonna
shoulda
die.
sprayed his ass.
I did. I sprayed it, but my spray was mad. My spray was like, hey, don't do it no more. I can't do it.
What
I had a dude that was real overweight that was sleeping next to me, and he was sweating in his sleep, and the dye from his jean jacket rubbed off on my shirt. Yeah,
Oh my God.
He was sweating
Was
like
that
that?
bad?
like that.
Wow.
His ass was
Wow.
sweating.
Why
He
you
was
having a
Was it a
fucking
full
over there
flight?
having a
'Cause I'd have
fucking
moved.
heart attack or something?
Full flight. I'd have moved. I'd have got me
Shouldn't be
another
sweating
seat.
like that.
Yeah.
Yeah. That
You mad because we couldn't open none of them windows? Can't open the
What
window?
y'all-
Hell no. And kill
What
us
y'all
all.
think about Bishop Michael Curry? What y'all think about
Well,
him?
who is that?
That's the bishop that spoke. But the thing about him was he preached like he
Oh,
was in
where'd
the
they
Baptist.
find that brother
He
at?
came from Chicago, but
Okay.
he preached like he was in a Baptist church.
You know
And
what?
they
Where
were
did they know
laughing.
him? Why? Because he was a priest?
I don't know how they
How
Look,
did
let
he
me
get-
tell
how
you.
did he get
Let
to
me
be
tell
the
you. You
chosen
know what
one?
that wedding reminded me of?
What?
You can't tell your kids who to love.
No,
You know what I'm saying?
can't tell 'em who to
And
love.
so that, I mean, just the funny side
So
of
what
me
movie
is telling
was
me
that?
that this wedding was a fuck you, Dad. I'm
Oh.
gonna marry a black girl and have all these niggas at my wedding in the castle.
Wow. I just want
In
to
a
see what them
castle.
kids gonna look like.
They
Ooh,
gonna look.
I hope one of them brown skin.
They
Nah,
gonna,
they
they,
not gonna have
look,
no-
she,
they
how
not
they
gonna
gonna be
have no-
brown when she ain't
She got a
brown?
brown
They-
mama. Sometimes the
Her mama ain't
genes-
even that brown.
But she brown enough.
That ain't gonna skip.
The ancestors need to rise
you know
up
what?
on this one, though.
Man.
Man.
Huh.
He-
Wouldn't that, they gonna have a
uh-uh.
baby look like an aborigine.
Nah, that baby gonna be a little brown, man.
You
I'm
think your
telling
baby gonna
No,
be
them
at least
Aborigines
like
are
Chris,
dark
at
with
least
blonde
like
hair.
Christopher Williams Brown.
Oh yeah,
Yeah,
that's
yeah,
exactly.
like
it
kinda
ain't
like
gonna be
that.
that.
Yeah,
or
he
Chris,
gonna be like
Chris
Yeah,
Brown's
Chris Brown.
Yeah, Chris Brown.
That's the
Brown.
only Brown that's gonna be because them babies.
The daughter, if they have a daughter, she gonna be like kind of like Zoe Saldana-ish.
They gonna
kinda
look just
brown,
like
you know
her
what I'm saying?
mama.
Paula Patton.
Yeah.
She
She-
gonna
yeah,
be like
yeah.
Paula Patton.
Right.
Paula Patton Brown.
Yeah.
That's the same
Yeah.
color as her
That's
mama.
gonna be so good.
Yeah, yeah. The
with
mama,
red hair. I'm
All right,
like,
so
okay.
during this whole thing, Idris Elba's fiance got a lot of flack about the outfit she wore,
as she should.
as she should. It said over
Why?
the weekend, a slew of celebrities descended upon Windsor Castle for the royal wedding of Prince Harry and Meghan Markle. Most attendees opted to stick with tradition by rocking conservative ensembles, but one woman in particular particular has been receiving mixed reviews for her style choice. Sabrina DeHauer, I don't know if that's how you say her name. If it's wrong, I'm sorry. Attended the wedding as a guest to her fiance Idris Elba.
That ain't gonna last long, Sabrina. I'm coming for your man.
And style watchers were quick to slam her for wearing Gucci along with a hat by Vivian Sheriff. It seems many on social media are not here for Sabrina's choice of designer. As one user wrote, "Sorry, I can't hold my lips. Idris Elba's fiance. Why are you wearing a Gucci cardigan?" I didn't understand.
No,
her.
why are you there?
Well, I see why she there because she there with her man.
But she should. I should have been there with your man. You don't even know how to dress. So, Idris, you need to get some chocolate back into your life. I know your first wife was chocolate. I saw the pictures. So I don't know why you trying to go Paula Patton pink now. But come on back to the chocolate, and you can get a girl that's gonna represent you. You don't know what you want. You go from the big booty girl, because you was dating K. Michelle, and now you with this girl with no booty at all. What do you want?
Yeah, I think she just don't know no better.
I read
because
that.
I guess she all new to this because out of I know she's seen a royal wedding.
It don't have to. He has a stylist. I don't know why his stylist couldn't have said no.
No, that's wrong. I don't care if it's Gucci or not, but she shouldn't have had on that damn cardigan.
I know why.
I didn't like their colors.
Why she did
the red, white, and blue.
I know why. I know why she did it.
Why?
And I respect.
To get some attention.
Respect it. Too.
Okay, come on, so
she did it because Notorious B.I.G.'s birthday was in 2 days, and she gonna represent by showing up to the wedding, Gucci down to the socks.
Oh, wow. Okay.
That was a good
I guess that's a shout out to
the wedding was on the 19th and Biggie's birthday is on the 21st. So she was like, fuck it. I'm going to go. And Idris is a DJ, so he was like, hell yeah, let's do that shit.
Dark and ugly as ever, but however.
Man.
And he was DJing at the wedding.
Yeah.
At the reception. They said he went
and
up
you
and
a
jumped
DJ
up.
and your woman showed
And he
up,
DJ'd at the
Gucci
Savoy,
down
too,
to
one
the
night.
Socks,
Here
wristed
in
rock.
L.A.
He used to be the security guard at Caroline's on Broadway.
I heard. You know what? I don't know what year that was because I did Caroline's many times in the 90s. And if I would have seen his ass, he'd have got screwed that night. So he wasn't there. That nigga must have been in the kitchen.
No, he was there. He was low key, Mel.
He must have been on the daytime. He didn't stay till the 12 o'clock show.
He was real quiet, and we had come in there. And when I realized it was him, I was like, I remember the handsome black doorman because he was the only black doorman. But he was
I don't remember him.
You didn't because you walked through the back way to get to the dressing room.
I
for
did.
one. And he was at that front door. I used to go out to that bar and sit there and drink.
Mm-hmm.
So I knew. And when I talked to a friend of mine, I was like, I remember Idris' name.
Wow.
You know what really happened with his wife though? I watched this thing like this BBC. Wife? No, the BBC thing about what she had on. She had this gown that she had this gown. His girlfriend. They had this gown that she was supposed to be wearing, and she ordered it from the designer. So when it showed up to the hotel, it wasn't. It was like supposed to be like a beige color, and it came in. It was white.
Oh, you can't wear white.
You can't wear white to somebody else's wedding.
No, that's the same thing happened with Oprah.
So they had to go and get her an outfit.
Oprah did the same thing.
She shouldn't have chose that. I'm sure she had other options.
I like she came Gucci down to the socks.
And Gucci probably said, hey, we got you. I'll give you $10,000. Just wear this to the wedding.
And I mean, she was in there looking like
a fool.
Like a fool.
Only thing looked good about her whole outfit was Idris Elba was on her arm. That was it.
The hood respected it.
Next time Idris called me, I'll represent you. I promise, baby.
She showed up with stringer bells. She winning.
What y'all think the Queen think about him marrying Meghan Markle, Prince Harry marrying Meghan
I think,
Markle?
you know what? I saw a picture with the Queen with Meghan's dog in her car on the way home from the wedding. So she must like Meghan to take her dog.
Yeah, the Queen over it, though. She old. She tired of fighting.
She ain't tripping no more.
She like, look, let's go.
All she wanted some peace.
We ain't had a nigga in the castle in 20 forever. You gonna be the first black in the castle.
And Meghan gonna bring some season to them greens and stuff.
Man, Meghan gonna tell them the word to get them turkey necks.
The barbecue ain't gonna never be the same.
Have you seen her mama and her daddy? She ain't had no seasoned greens in her life.
I'm trying to tell you something. She got a black family, Mel.
Yeah, but
I don't care who her mama
Did you see any of the black family come out?
No,
Not a one. Only the white half came out.
Ain't get
and they didn't have nothing but me. Neither did the white family. And they flew there anyway.
Huh?
They used to not get
The
invited.
white half
They
ain't
wasn't
come.
expected to go.
They don't even know. They
I
done
wonder
disowned
why
the black
I never
half.
seen why none of her family came.
None
It
of the
appears
black
that
family. I'm sure her mama
that it
got a
appears to
sister
her
or a
mama,
brother.
but her mama.
Right.
They
And
don't
is
want
she
the
the
royal-
only child they had? The two of them?
I don't know.
I'm not sure about that.
I know the other sister, she's older and she's all
I
white.
only
Her
seen
mama
bits
was
and
white.
pieces of the royal wedding. I didn't watch the programming of it. I didn't like seeing
Well,
it.
I watched it by force. It was on every channel, and I
had,
couldn't find. I had to turn to Netflix to not watch.
I had 2 shows that night.
Oh, okay.
Okay.
Somebody was working.
Somebody was
Working.
working. I was hosting at the
working.
Laugh Factory.
Oh, okay. You hosted Sunday?
I hosted for the last 2 weeks, and then the week before that, I headlined at both shows.
Okay, so that's the Laugh Factory right here in California
And on
at
Sunset,
Hollywood.
on Sunset Boulevard. on the
So if you're
strip.
ever in town on a Sunday night, there's chocolate Sundays at the Laugh Factory every Sunday.
Please come
and my
through.
boy is the one hosting, so go
Please
check it
come.
out.
Well, I don't host it anymore.
Oh,
Who hosted that?
Ron G hosted. I don't host
the
it.
whole
Both
thing?
shows?
Yeah.
Oh,
so I'm the
Wow.
one host, yeah.
Wow.
Okay.
Okay.
I just hosted because he
I
was,
saw
he
him
was
on
busy,
Insecure.
and then they called me and asked me to. He was filming something, so it was like, "Hey, can you come and host?" Because I live right down the street. Can you come and host? Like,
Yeah,
I'll
because
come
he
down
gets work from that. I wouldn't see
there.
another way for him to get
Ron,
work.
Ron is blown up.
So he's getting work from being that host. 'Cause he wouldn't host anywhere else either. Nobody's calling him. Nothing, no shade, Ron G. I'm
Quit throwing
just
shade at Ron
That's how the
G,
shit
girl.
sound, man.
I keep it 100.
Mel,
I'm
leave
sorry.
Ron G alone. Ron G ain't
sorry.
never
You
been
leave
nothing
that
to
boy
nobody.
alone.
I'm
That
just
boy
messing
ain't
with
been-
you, Ron G. You
that
keep
man
doing
ain't
your
never
insecure.
did nothing to nobody.
That boy
You know I'm just
trying,
messing
Mel.
with
Leave
you.
that boy alone.
Ron G is cute. He got a cute little
Mel be
girlfriend.
messing with
a
Ron. Why you be
commercial.
messing with Ron
I
like
ain't never
that?
messed with Ron. Never. This was the one and only time I said something about Ron.
Why you be messing
And
with
I'm
my
just
little brother
kidding.
like that?
I'm just messing
Ron
with
is
you.
the nicest guy in the world.
Ron is at
Nice
home
guy.
talking about
He's
my
the
old ass.
nicest guy.
I'm quite sure.
Ron is the nicest guy in the world.
He is
yo.
nice. I'm kidding with
He is
you,
nice.
You
Ron.
messing with him? She said she be messing.
You
with
know
you,
I'm
bro.
just messing with your ass. I got him good one night on stage. He couldn't wait for me to come off so
What
he could
you
get
say?
me.
What you
Oh,
talking
he was-
about?
I don't know. Some joke he did was kind of gay, and I was like, "Ooh, you did that too much. That was too real." He went
Yo.
off.
That
went
just
off.
tells you what he's a nice guy though, because he
Oh, he lit me up after I almost went back up there and got that mic, but I said I'm gonna be nice tonight.
he got you good though. Y'all was yeah.
But it was cool. It was all in fun. Ain't nobody mad at Ron G. I was
Nah,
just
Ron is a
joking.
good dude.
So what y'all think about this? Barack and Michelle Obama and Netflix announced a multi-year content.
I'm scared.
deal.
I'm
Why
scared.
you scared? This
I'm
is
praying it ain't a reality show,
Here's
please.
No.
the story. In the near future, we could see Barack and Michelle Obama walking the red carpet at an award show, not because of who they are, but because of what they had. They've now become producers of content for Netflix. Let us bring you up to date. On Monday, via Twitter, Netflix confirmed that they are partnering with the Obamas on a multi-year agreement where the former president of the United States and the first lady of the United States will produce films and series for the company. The announcement says the deal could potentially also include scripted series, unscripted series, docuseries, documentaries, and features. Basically, anything is game. President Barack Obama and Michelle Obama have entered into a multi-year agreement to produce films and series for Netflix. So what do you guys think about that?
Get your money,
I say
man.
jump on the bandwagon. Everybody else is. Go on and get that money.
I think it's dope because in Hollywood, black people really don't get a chance to tell black stories. And so even if it's
we
not
got Oprah and Tyler doing that.
yeah, but even though
And Spike Lee.
Even-
There's a lot of black story makers
it's
now.
3.
You got Lee Daniels,
Well,
you got Will Packer.
we still
can go
on one
down the
hand. We
list.
still on one hand.
Oh, and we gonna always be.
But
we
I
on one
think
hand.
it's a great avenue for responsible programming.
Yes, and let's pray that's what it is.
What kind of when
Yeah,
I heard it, I
no
liked
doubt.
it, and I thought
can't
it was a
imagine.
great
It
would no
idea.
doubt be
I'm just trying to,
responsible and dope.
I'm just trying to figure out what kind of programming they would like, though.
Right, and what they
What
would do.
would they
What do
really
you have
like?
skills in? Are you going to hire people to help you with this, or are you going to try to do it yourself? That's what I want to know. Are
Because
they
like,
gonna
what kind of
just be
series
like,
are they gonna be like?
Are they? They're
You
the
know how they be
producers.
having those conversation table talk series and shit?
Oh, sorta like
I would
David
like to
Letterman.
see. Yeah, I would like to see like
Barack host that?
Barack talk to Cat Williams
or whoever.
or Dave Chappelle, or you know what I'm saying, or
right.
you know what I mean. I would like for him to talk to Ricky Gervais and just listen to their conversation.
Oh yeah,
that's some dope conversations.
Or even like David
what kind
Letterman.
of TV shows though, like biography TV shows.
I think they could do a great show.
Stuff.
Would be to do a comedy about a situation comedy about living in the White House. That would be funny.
Dope.
Yeah,
that would be dope.
The first black family. Make it funny. The black family.
I think like a drama series, like an espionage series about the White House would be
sort of like Scandal.
Because people would be like, but how much of truth is in this shit, though?
Right.
How much is like,
Coming
I don't
from the
make you
president.
watch that.
That
One thing they said they're
but
not
he
going to
can't
do is they said they're not going to bash Donald Trump. They say they're not wasting
good.
any of their
They don't
time
have
on
to.
his
Or
ass.
energy.
They don't
Why
have
would
to.
he could do that his
They're
own
the
self?
stars of the whole universe. They don't even see nothing about Donald
Right.
Trump.
He's not even relevant.
That would
he's a
that would be a
doofus.
that would be a left turn against one-way traffic.
And I asked
For what?
I asked on another show. I asked this question, and I'm gonna ask y'all too. Y'all know John Lasseter?
Nah, I heard of the name.
He's from New York. Well,
Is he-
anyway,
Who is he? Is he a comedian?
he's a comedian.
Yeah.
A white
Well,
boy
you-
comedian.
No,
right?
no, black
yeah.
brother.
Yeah, I know.
I'm not sure. Then.
He got he was in Atlantic City at the Atlantic City Casino,
Mhm.
and he lost his gig at that casino because he did a Donald Trump joke.
Stop it.
What y'all think about that?
Well, that's like the other. What's the girl's name that did the joke where Kathy Griffin destroyed her life?
Destroy her life.
Once she did that, I mean, I thought it was in poor taste personally to take somebody's bloody severed head. That's not as funny to me in any realm. I don't care if it's Halloween. I just can't go for that one. And yeah, you what you got to always think that your actions have reactions. So be careful what you think about.
And
what
then you
got to
remember too, like this is still America, and with all the things that come with America, you have a right. Fools
It's
have
freedom
the
of
right to
speech.
be fools.
Right. But I think, it's also
What happened to
freedom of speech,
though? What happened to that?
especially for
It
comics.
is,
I mean,
too.
it must have been somebody he knew that knew Donald Trump's family that because he wouldn't.
Yeah.
I don't think he would have lost his gig in Las Vegas.
Lost his gig at the casino.
Yeah, I know.
In Las Vegas. I don't know. That's some cold stuff. Somebody
a lot of
called
people
Donald-
nowadays are extremists. Like they think, they want to destroy your life because they have an opinion.
or because you have a different
really?
opinion.
A different opinion.
And so are we in an era with comics? We got to be censored about the stuff we
You better
say?
believe it.
We
You
gotta
better
be
believe
censored.
it
You
because
gotta
we
be-
in a day and
You got to be trickier. You got to be slicker.
well, technology is so advanced. Comedy, every technology has changed the whole entire game of comedy.
It has.
Not only are you getting these people who think they're comics on Instagram and on YouTube because they have 3 million followers and they're selling out comedy clubs. So when the comics go in there, it's not the same love that we used to have. And they're not even funny, and they're selling out all 6 shows, and people might not come back, but they came. And then you're in the comedy club working on new material, and people are filming you and putting it on YouTube before you can even work the joke out.
Yeah, that's
So
true.
the whole game has changed now.
Yeah, but it's a money grab.
People are filming
it's a
you,
money
and
grab
then they're
for
going to
the-
send it to Trump or whoever.
Yeah.
You don't know who's in the audience.
Those shows are money grab. It's a money grab for the people on the internet.
Oh,
And
of course. It's a money grab for the club. The club's trying to pack their club out, for sure.
You know,
Oh, I
it's
get
a,
that.
It's a cycle.
But I'm saying it changed. The game has
You
changed.
feel like it soon shall pass?
We'll see.
I believe
We'll
so.
see.
I believe it's because right now people are out there.
I don't think it'll pass. I think that the internet comics will just start getting better. I think a lot of real comics will start getting on the internet, and it's going to
I'm
change
getting
that
on the
way.
internet.
Because
If you can't beat
that's
them,
the
join them.
It's the same thing that people said about reality TV shows. Like
It'll pass. 10 years later.
we still reality TV shows is popping.
It's
And
still
so
on.
internet comedy and internet comedy content and comics that come off the internet from that content and start doing stand up, I think that the ones who go first and they're not good, the ones who come second, third, fourth, and fifth are watching and they're learning. You know what I'm saying? And they're not,
Right.
and they're gonna be in you'll see them in these open mics, and you'll see them doing these spots, and you see them growing, and they still got this big, but they're in the craft, and you'll see it adjust, and they'll get better. And the ones in the comments that aren't on the internet, just get the fuck on the internet, bro. That's the new
That's
frontier,
what it
man.
is,
That's
because
the new
I
frontier.
will be on the internet.
Don't get left behind.
You better believe it, because if you can't beat them,
Yeah.
join them.
Sitting over here working on your carburetor. Nobody got no goddamn carburetor before, man. No more.
Right. You better take 10
Yeah, you're
minutes out
siphoning
to get
people's
on
gas at night with a water hose in a gas can. Old school crime ass nigga, man. Get your mind out.
And you don't even need content. These people are getting on the internet with not one joke at all. They're talking shit about they tune up or whatever happened in their life that day,
Yeah.
and getting millions of likes.
Yeah.
I'm like,
Just
what?
talking.
Just talking.
Bill said, I'm getting on the internet. That's
nothing
right.
even relevant. I mean, they might shout out whatever. Okay, Pepper got a new man, stole somebody's husband, and then they back into whatever else they was talking
Hey,
about.
man, if it's working.
Hey, I know
If
that's
I got
right.
a little 14-year-old boy and he got 10 million followers and he's making 30 grand a month with his little sponsors and shit, I'm like,
Hell
hey,
yeah.
stepdad need
It's
a new
working.
truck.
No, you got to start watching that 14-year-old, seeing what he doing that you can do, so you can get some of them sponsors, and some of them followers.
I'm like, yeah, go ahead and buy you some clothes and put that rest of that money in your
Hell
college
yeah.
trust fund.
Esau said, get on the internet.
You got to get on the net
I
now.
also think it's a tack to it, though. You know, like the people that you do see on the internet, it's something with them that they're very good at it that I don't think everybody else has.
Yeah.
Right.
Something
yeah.
that I don't think
Something
that,
they're doing. I
it's
think some
something
of them
they're-
just started early too.
But I just think it's something they're doing, and some of them just really have a real knack for it. I don't think that it'll work for everybody.
It won't work
Right.
for everybody.
I don't think it will work for everybody, but the people that are doing it, they have a knack for it. And if you look at them, they're on there all day long,
Yeah.
every day, and they good.
But you know, some
Go
of these internet dudes though end up being really good actors though.
Name
I
one.
mean, I like King Batch. He's a decent
I'm not
actor.
familiar.
I
with
didn't
him.
even know he
He
came
was-
Who was
from the
King
internet.
Batch?
He
Yeah.
was on Black Jesus. so I
Yeah,
know
he
him
came
I
from
didn't
the
see
internet
Black
though.
Jesus.
Okay, I didn't know that.
What channel does that
King
come on?
Karan is a
Comedy
decent
Central.
actor.
Okay.
King Karan is a decent actor. DC Young Fly is a decent
I
actor,
think
and
so.
he's gonna get good.
Okay.
You know what I'm saying?
I
He's
know
gonna
Jess
get
Hilarious
good.
just got on the Little Real show.
And I think that she can do that. I don't know if she is in a space to be headlining for an hour and 15 minutes in a comedy
definitely
club.
not.
But for her to bring that heat on that comedy club, I mean, on that sitcom, I think that's she's on
She's
time for
bringing
that.
heat on the
She could do
sitcom?
that. I think she'll do great.
Oh,
I think she'll do great.
She's bringing heat.
I think she's just gonna bring that Baltimore, that Baltimore.
I think
chick.
they went for her for the followers that she has on Instagram
That too,
because they
but
had
I
another
think, I
woman.
think she's gonna be good.
She had another woman.
think
Well,
she's
the
gonna-
I haven't
trailers don't
seen
look
her,
good.
so I can't say. I haven't seen the
I
trailer.
guess maybe it'll get better, but the
I
trailers
mean,
don't look.
You saw it? You saw
I
it?
haven't. I read it.
I saw
Okay,
it.
you read it.
I read it. I haven't seen it.
Okay.
But watch
You should
watch
see
the
it.
first 3 or 4 episodes of Seinfeld.
Oh, it was whack.
They-
Yeah,
they
that's
kept
what
on
I was
moving
going to
it
say.
around.
That one
So,
thing about
they
it,
gotta once they
you
get
got to work it in the
because
niche, right? It takes a couple of episodes.
A sitcom is a room full of moving gears, and they all got to help each other move.
Right.
So it's like it's an orchestrated whole thing. You know,
Yeah.
these cameras is moving at the same time. You got this dude pushing this camera. You know what I'm saying? Boom. They got
Yeah.
all this spacing and moving. So as they get tighter, the show will just get better.
Oh, most of the
It'll
times
get
it
better.
does. I know there's quite a few shows that you've seen on TV that I know I've seen. And the first episode, I was like, But by episode 3 or 4, I couldn't wait to watch the show.
that but it's a platform that they use, and that's all you really can say about it.
Yeah, I mean, would you watch Seinfeld in the first season, the first episodes? He did like a stand-up cold open, and then that set up the episode. And then as the show
They
progressed,
gave
they cut that out.
But they
and,
gave
they just so the
Seinfeld-
show morphed into what it needed to be successful.
But
You know
they
what I mean?
gave him time to do that.
Yeah, they don't
Exactly.
give a lot of us
They
time.
gave him about 3 years to morph it into what it was.
And us, we
gets
get
it?
6
And
weeks.
it became classic though. Yeah,
It did become classic, but who gets 3 years
Yeah.
to morph it into what it really
when you
is?
black, you got to be a star when
6
you get
weeks.
there.
Yeah, you bet that shit better
How
come
many
off like
great
hot
shows?
rock.
Right.
How many great shows have been canceled. You're like, what? That's off the air and this shit's still on.
Oh, but Real, I wish shout out to Real though. Congratulations.
Oh, for sure.
Real,
We
man.
so happy
well.
for you.
Yeah.
And it's gonna make some progress because they got Jordan Peele as the director. You
Yeah, I'm sure
you
it's
can't
funny
beat
ass
that.
show.
He's an Oscar
It's
winner.
gonna be a funny ass show.
Yeah, I'm sure it's gonna be.
Oh,
a
I'm
funny
sure
show.
it'll grow.
Because Rail can make you laugh without even talking.
Oh,
And
if you
so
saw
he
Get Out,
he got
you know
gears.
that.
He got gears.
Yeah, Real got chops.
If you saw Get Out, that was the black guy making all the the jokes in the movie. He's great. He's a funny ass stand up and he's a good actor. He was also on the Carmichael show.
Yeah.
So yeah, he's got a lot.
So
You
it's
guys
gonna be
look out
good.
for him.
So yeah, the internet has changed everything, but like I guess
Changed the whole game.
whole game. But like Esau said, get on the internet.
Get on the internet,
Yeah,
motherfucker.
because it used to be a time all you had to do was be funny and still know the right people. But there was a lot of funny people who still wasn't getting what they should
Shout
have
out to my
gotten.
1,200 followers.
It's a
You
lot
gotta
of
get on the
funny
internet more.
I gotta get on the internet
people. Man.
So why you ain't on the internet?
because I let Jesus take the wheel.
Because he
I
ain't
took a
had no
nap. I
phone.
took
That's
a
what
nap.
it was. That phone, that Metro PCS was terminated. So he had.
But I just think that I just think that I think people they get upset about and I think really what happens with the veteran comics with the whole internet situation
Because
is that-
niggas is old and they still using typewriters.
yeah, but the thing too is that we came in an
We've been
era.
grinding for 20-something years. and
But
then
we
for
were
you to just
grinding down
come.
a whole different set of rules and shit.
Yeah.
Then in the middle, all of a sudden,
Right,
that
now we
shit
got
don't
to change
come.
the rules. The
Change
rules
the
to change?
Well,
What?
shit, get on the goddamn internet. That's
Right.
all I can say.
We better know it.
This shit don't mean nothing no more.
No, that shit don't mean nothing.
Nothing at all. You need a whole. I got 20,000 followers, and that ain't boo boo.
But it's
Nothing.
but it does. You still viable, and you still. I mean, Tiffany is a witness of it.
Tiffany went from not even 10,000 followers to, and she
This is
still.
all I'm saying. The rules we played by still work.
I
That's all.
checked
Yeah,
Tiffany.
they still work.
Tiffany
That
got like
still work. That's all I'm
2
And
million.
Sometimes the rules you play by, depending on how you play them, like a lot of people don't realize it's like sometimes it might take you a little while, but the longer it take you, the bigger that boom is.
Sometimes it
And
is
the better
that
you
way.
can handle it.
Yeah,
'Cause you-
God say I'm
yeah.
waiting on. No, you're not
But
ready
just
for what I
always
got to
feel
give
like-
you
I
yet.
feel like the old saying, it's more than one way to skin a cat. I still
Oh, I think
that
so.
exists.
I don't
But I
think
still
the internet's the only way. I think it's the
No. I
popular
think
way
you
right
gotta-
now. But it's all about timing, being at the right place at the
And I
right
think
time.
and I agree with Saul too. You gotta incorporate that. No, it's
Right.
It's just
Yeah.
a multitude of
yeah,
everything.
yeah.
All
All right,
right.
everything.
Yeah, try all that.
Sometimes you got to suck a dick or something. No, I'm just kidding.
But that's real, man.
Well, I'm not gonna make it. 'Cause I ain't
But I'm just
sucking
saying, you
shit.
just ain't that tight. But
Right.
it's
Well, I'm
just-
not famous, so what that tell you?
But it's a lot of
well,
men
I'm
and women that'll suck a
66%
dick.
famous.
It's just what it is. It's okay. If that's your path. You know
Right,
what I'm saying?
right.
If that's your path, then you got to follow your path.
I mean, it's like but you see these internet people and they're doing all kind of shit. They ain't just talking shit. They taking their clothes off. They giving head. They doing it. I'm like, well, I'm not gonna get no followers because I'm not doing none
Now,
of that.
one internet guy I just saw, I thought he was funny. I didn't know who he was. My nephew just turned me on him. His name, Ha Ha Davis or something.
I don't know.
You funny?
He was funny. His little skits, his little thing, the way he do his little thing. I liked it. I was like, okay. I like
Ha ha, Dave, huh?
Ha Ha Davis. I was like,
Okay.
okay. My nephew was like, this dude fun. You know what I'm saying? So I was like, okay.
Yeah, there was a girl that I'd never heard of that was at the, I didn't see the show, but she sold out the Comedy Union. I never heard of her. Her name was Watch Jazzy. I checked out her page. She's cute, but I don't know. Maybe maybe it's for the younger crowd. The younger crowd.
Well,
the 30-something.
well, you know, doing like a 30-second videos and 2-minute videos on
1 minute.
1-minute videos on commentary on things is funny, but the art of stand-up comedy is a whole different.
But you know what this
Something
guy I
is.
just told you about does? He take like a subject and he, on them subject, he get different examples of what he talking about. So he act out these different examples.
Okay.
Yeah.
You know who I'm talking about? This
Uh-huh.
kid? Yeah, this kid act out
That's a
different
lot of work.
examples. It is. That's what I'm trying to tell you.
Do he do like because I saw one like that and it was like fighting, and they show all these different styles of people
how
fighting.
they fight.
Yeah,
That's the dude. He showed man, he do like he say,
Yeah, that dude
okay,
funny.
fight.
That dude
he do
funny.
like 10 different kind of people that fight.
Yeah, the fighting styles.
the thing
hood,
of it is-
what we gonna say, the projects.
Yeah, he say the project.
His hands way up like that.
And then he had one dude, he had one dude to do that. And, you know, so I
But
thought
he's not playing all the ones.
Yeah,
Oh,
he is
he
playing
is.
all the
Oh,
ones.
This is what I'm
hilarious.
saying. It's hard work. It's really hard work, though. So he
Yeah.
play all the ones. So, all right, let me ask y'all about this. Absent father. Tristan Thompson barely sees his firstborn child. If you don't know Tristan Thompson, he plays for the Cleveland Cavaliers. 17-month-old son, Prince. While the mothers to Tristan Thompson's 2 kids were being celebrated on Mother's Day, it's looking highly unlikely that Thompson will be receiving a World's Greatest Dad mug for Father's Day next month. A source says Thompson is basically an absentee father to his firstborn son, Prince Thompson. Prince is 17 months old and is Tristan's son with his ex-girlfriend, Jordan Craig. A close friend to Craig tells Hollywood Life that she's raising her son alone. Tristan is pretty much an absentee father, the source says. Although he regularly pays his child support, that is something he can't be faulted for. But when it comes to parenting of his sons, it's pretty much all on Jordan. Of course, Jordan wishes Tristan was more present in Prince's life, but it is what it is. Jordan accepts that it is all about Tristan, and that basically he's like a big kid, so you really can't expect too much more from him, really. Now, my question with that, if you don't know either, Tristan Thompson has a baby with Khloe Kardashian. This is what I always want to know, and why do women have children by men that aren't already present in their kids, in the kids' lives that they already have?
Because
What
every
is
woman
that
thinks
about?
they got the magic punana. And this is gonna make him change his ways. But Khloe found out the hard way that's not true, because just like he was cheating with you while his other baby mama was pregnant, he did the same thing to you. Because karma is a bitch, and what you do comes back to you. So no, Tristan probably got that bomb ding dong, and they thought that they could get him to change his ways. You can't change. He's a young man, first of all, and trapping him with a baby ain't gonna work. This is 2018. So if you think because you got pregnant by him that you finna have him on lockdown, you're confused.
How tall is that boy? About 6'10"?
Close to 7 feet, I want
Close
to
to
say.
7 feet, about 25 years old.
Right.
Millions of dollars.
Right.
You think he ain't
I
gonna
give
get
him
no?
some.
You think he
I
ain't
break
gonna
him
get
off.
none?
Okay.
I'm
He
not
gonna
sa-
get some.
Okay.
But I'm not saying he ain't gonna get none, but I'm saying
He's a loser dad.
He's a loser dad.
and he does pay his child support, don't get me wrong, but I don't understand why you having, I feel what men
But you know,
why you having kids with a man like you. I ain't saying don't be with him. I'm talking about the kid factor.
Yeah.
Why
Right.
you having kids with a man that got children that he don't even take up with? Do you not feel like eventually this gonna be your plight?
But you know, it's a lot of times though too. Just being objective is like it's easy to make somebody look like the villain when you only hear one side of the story, because it's a relationship too with that mama.
Right.
With that baby mama, so there could be all kind of reasons why.
But they still-
he
they
hasn't
can
seen
fix
his
it
child.
where-
They can see his child, and the child only 17 months old. So
Right.
the good thing is that's a baby,
And she's
so
probably
he can,
using
he
that
has to-
baby.
he can iron those things out, but we don't know the other side of the story, because
Oh,
that could be a
true
real
that.
messy thing.
It could be he
know
could
what
be
I'm saying?
using that baby she could be using that baby
Yeah.
against him.
Yeah, I mean, come on,
Okay.
he's a multi-millionaire.
You'll never see your
pro
child if you don't
athlete.
do this or you don't
Come
do
on.
that.
It's
Right.
not, it's a lot more to it, I'm sure. Than
Yeah, that
he just
child
don't
is
take care of his child.
But she's in pain, which is understandably.
Yeah.
He cheated on her and left her while she was pregnant
Yeah.
to be with Khloe Kardashian.
She is scorned.
Come on, I would
She's
be in
scorned.
pain too, and I want you to hurt like I hurt. So that's where she's at.
That's
Yeah.
real, man.
You gonna hurt if it's your pocket or your penis. I'm gonna make sure you hurt like I hurt. That's for damn sure.
You better keep your knees right, Tristan. you better keep your
tell
knees
you.
right, brother.
Man,
Or start buying some property, nigga.
Tristan gonna be all right.
Tristan gonna be
Tristan got rich dude problems.
Tristan will
He
be with
good.
somebody else next year, and Khloe gonna be the one on talking about he's a terrible dad. So.
That's my whole point. Why even do it? Just kick it with him. You know he'll step
Well,
off.
Khloe,
Money, man.
she can
Somebody
take care of her
come on,
child. I don't know what that other girl doing, but Khloe got enough money to take care of his
in
child.
In his defense, they say he pay his child support.
Oh, I'm sure
he just don't come around.
It ain't like he do it out of the kindness of his heart. I'm sure she took
I'm
him
gonna
to
tell you
court
what
for
though.
that
I
money.
mean, you know what? When your grandparents be like, my grandparents was married for 75 years. They was married before there was cell phones and all that shit. So when your
Shit, they was
granddad went to
married
work,
before-
he stayed away from her for 10 hours.
So what was they got married at 10?
Yeah.
75 years.
Yeah.
But
Oh my
listen
God.
to his mentality. She shouldn't have been having a baby by him no way.
True that.
Listen to his mentality. Tristan said during the episode of Ollie Clifton's Road Trip podcast, I think with the girl, you're just much more emotionally with the boy, it's just like, hey, man, you'll be all right, man. Stop crying. But with True, it's like, True is going to be okay. You know, we're right here. Daddy's here to feed you. It's me. Look, yeah, it's way different, but it's fun, though. It changes you. Don't nobody need to have no baby by no...
Wait, he got one kid name is True and the other one's like what?
No, he is talking about
True.
this fool.
Go ahead. Go
is
ahead.
talking about a baby.
Yeah.
But he's trying to relate to the baby like the baby's a man. Like giving you man advice
Oh, okay. I
to
got
a
you.
baby.
Well, they try. You know, men
It's
do
like,
that. They
pick
try to
your
make. They
son
start
up,
off.
boy, and hug your son and kiss your son.
Oh,
and,
they
you know
at
what I
2
mean?
years
What the
old.
fuck
Man
is a
up.
baby.
Man up at 2. I'm like, man, that is a
He
boy.
gonna be all right.
He gonna be all right.
No, he not.
But this a child he don't
It's
even
gonna
see.
be some.
He'll see the child by the time the child's old enough to recognize what's really going on and have an opinion, is what I think, because he's gonna have a horrible relationship with his son.
I hope that
if he
son.
doesn't.
I hope that son grows up to be 6'10" and he dunk on his daddy.
You gonna have another.
You had him young enough to get dunked on.
You're gonna
by
be
your
like
son.
Shaq Daddy, wishing he was part of his life.
Yeah. Wishing he could get his son back.
That might have been part of the plan, though. If I get pregnant by him, then I get the child support, and my
then you
son
don't
might
know
get big
how
enough
that
to go to
happened.
the league.
You don't
That's
know
more money.
if y'all remember y'all saw that episode on Oprah years ago where them girls was going after them basketball players, taking the
Yeah.
condom, turning it inside out.
Yeah, that's true.
Yeah.
And impregnating themselves. So we don't know if he didn't wear a condom or what
Well,
happened with that situation.
I don't want to make anybody the villain in this situation because I don't know both sides of the story.
Right,
We don't know that. We don't know that she did.
We
that.
don't know
She
what
might have just been some chick who fell in love with this NBA star and got cheated on and got left with the baby.
Exactly. That's
what I'm
what
saying.
it could have been. And then that's the same story Khloe gonna have.
But Chloe's family got a track record though, because they be about
That's all-
that money, man.
Now we talking.
They be
That's
about
all
that
I'm
money
saying.
though.
I
They be
don't
about
get
that
it.
money
I don't
though.
get it. I don't
It's
get
the
it.
whole family about getting that money though.
Oh, but they already
By
got
next
the money.
year,
You
this
get
time,
greedy.
you're going to see Tristan
I saw these
somewhere
pictures, you know.
laid out like Lamar Odom.
Man.
Right.
Caitlyn is dating a black dude.
Caitlyn, somebody just had a baby, but Caitlyn is not dating no black dude. Shut up.
Google it.
The whole
dating?
family
A
is
black
dating.
dude. Yeah, Caitlyn getting
Caitlyn,
in
the
on
man woman.
it. Caitlyn getting in on it. Hey,
Yeah.
Why everybody like the black? The whole
Everybody love
Kardashians
that.
want black
They
people.
love that
All of them got black.
BBC.
The young one just had a baby
BBC
by that.
speaks loud.
Who was the one
After
she had
a
a
while,
baby
you're
by?
going to be saying,
I don't know. I don't watch the
Tristan-
Y'all grew up with OJ and you don't know no better? Okay, stop.
All right, I got another one for you. Beyonce.
I love Beyonce.
Beyonce bought
I'm in
a
the
church.
beehive. I'm
Beyonce bought a church.
Yeah.
Beyonce
Oh,
bought
Lord.
a church, man.
Yeah.
Oh Lord. I hope
In New Orleans. What
Oh, my
y'all
God.
think about Beyonce bought
Wow.
a church in New
What
Orleans?
if Beyonce redoes this church and turns it back into the church, and then she starts being, and she's gonna be the pastor of her own church?
Oh no, let's pray
She's
now.
gonna be the pastor of her own church.
I hope
gonna make
got-
And she gonna do all the lead things with the choir. She
Yeah.
gonna be the pastor and the lead singer
and
of the
she
choir.
gonna make all the money. She
Oh,
gonna
man.
she gonna
Yeah.
make a
Collect
killing.
all the tithes.
she gonna have a
People
mega
be-
church.
People gonna be up in church. Something they gonna like, who your pastor?
You need to
Bless
call-
God, Bay is my pastor.
Bay.
Call Angela Winbush. She a pastor too.
Beyonce buys old church in New Orleans. Holy Lord, Beyonce now has her very own church. Queen Bey is the new owner of a stone structure, 7,500 square foot house of God in the Big Easy. The New Orleans church, which is more than 100 years old, was listed at $850,000, but it's unclear if she got a divine discount. We're told Beyonce's church was built in the early 1900s, but has been out of commission as a place of worship for some time due to its church members passing away. Looks like it could be a revival time, though, and Beyonce shouldn't have any issues finding followers willing to get in formation and join her congregation.
Okay.
And her sister Solange lives nearby, too.
Wow.
Yeah, she bought a haunted church.
No,
how the fuck did all the members of the church die?
Well, you know, they get old.
Not only that, they
had babies that go to that church.
But you know,
when it got flooded, everybody drowned.
That's a haunted church.
But I'm going to tell you, all the members that and the older members in church, a lot of times, Esau, they don't like the youth to be involved, so they get old and they die old.
Yeah, and you know what? That truck will be that church will be leveled. That's finna be that baby's new playhouse, and it's gonna be a tree house.
Y'all don't think they finna
church? Jay Bay ain't finna be no preacher. She finna knock that church down. That's gonna be a new studio for Jay-Z.
It'll be the biggest church It'll be the biggest church.
Y'all
in the United
don't think
States.
Bay going into the ministry and tell and let everybody know about how good God done been to?
Oh no, I doubt that. She'll probably say that.
She gonna do it, so
she gonna do
Mel
it.
I don't think we gonna see.
It.
I got $20 to say she ain't.
She gonna do it.
She ain't doing
she
nothing.
Gonna do it.
They gonna be up in there like this. This how they gonna be. You know, people usually praise God. They gonna be, hey.
She gonna do
exactly. They gonna be looking like they going to the Mardi Gras.
She gonna
every
do
Sunday.
it.
Reverend
She gonna do it.
Yeah.
She gonna do it.
They gonna go get that reverend from the royal wedding.
She gonna do it. She gonna do it.
Let's bring that royal.
They gonna get the reverend from the royal
wedding. Go get that nigga from the royal
Bishop
wedding.
Michael
You know
Curry.
what?
Yeah.
I'm waiting for somebody to put on like the royal wedding, and in the background the singer's gonna be, "She's your queen to
They already did that video.
They did it?
Yeah,
I knew it was
You
coming.
late, buddy. You late.
They already did that.
See, I need to get on the internet.
Yeah, they already did.
You need to get a new phone. No. Okay.
I got a new phone. This is a new phone in the old case.
Oh, okay.
Bam. This is a
I
8.
can't keep up with
This
these
is an
reality
iPhone
stars.
8.
Every
This
day
is an
there's a new
iPhone
one.
8, but I had them put it in an iPhone 5 body. Because I like this one.
You notice anything
Look
about
at it when
the
I turn it
internet?
on. Look, this is a new
Let me
phone.
see.
It's a new phone. Look at that.
Saw line.
It's a new phone.
What you
That's a
know-
new phone.
Dominique, have you noticed what's the one thing?
Look at this. Look at my thing. I got a new phone. This ain't no 5. That's 8.
That was a joke. That was a joke.
Oh, I'm telling you, you can go down there and I
What do you
customize
think
my phone.
all these internet sensations have in common?
The internet.
Yeah, but what?
What else?
What else they got in common?
You laughing at man?
Their age?
Yeah, they all young. It ain't none of them ain't old.
That one dude that
All
be doing
of
that
them are
dancing,
30 and under.
He ain't no. He about 50 something.
Go on, what?
The internet. He jump out. He called an ambulance for himself. He got in the ambulance. They was about to ready to take him. He busted out the ambulance and started dancing. He do this dance, and everybody's doing this dance. Man, it's hella funny.
I ain't seen
He
him.
old as
He
shit.
the only one.
He the
then.
one. Most of the other internet sensations are 30 and under.
Yeah.
It's a whole new demographic.
Because it take a lot of energy.
Right.
It take a lot of energy.
It takes staying with your mama.
Look at this.
That's what it take.
107,000 views.
Yeah.
Wow.
They killing
It takes staying with your mama. You ain't gonna have no bills and no responsibility shooting videos all day.
Uh-huh.
Ain't
That
nobody
one
with no
girl just
family
hilarious.
shooting no
She got a nice, big, beautiful house she's filming out of every day. So, and she lived with her boyfriend and her kid.
Exactly. She lived with her boyfriend.
So, no, he lived with her. She the one making the money. He ain't even got no job. His job
Well,
is
I mean,
to
but she
follow her
she
around.
made that money on the internet already. So
Right.
yeah, she's
That's
an
what I'm
internet
saying.
sensation.
So
yeah,
she's-
she's doing good.
I'm sure the rest of these with all these.
But that's the
followers are
difference
doing
between the
good, too.
internet is
1
because
million.
internet sensations can make money on
1
the
million
internet. That's
views.
their road.
Dang, Robert
Yeah.
Townsend.
Like we
is
go on the
watching.
road and they shoot these videos. That's their road work. is being, because it takes a lot of work to
It's
be an
hard
internet sensation.
Yeah,
it's a lot of
It's
work.
a lot of work.
It's a lot of
And
work.
so,
It ain't just making a video
but
every day.
it's a lot
but
of
that's the
work.
thing though. That is a craft.
It's a
'cause
craft.
You got to
That's
know
what
what the
right.
fuck you doing.
You gotta know
and
what
that
you
shit
doing.
changes every day.
Yeah.
So you
Every
got to
day.
be on top of it. You got to be almost ahead of it.
Because the Bonnet Chronicles.
I commend them because it is a craft.
Wow.
What I'm gonna say.
And that's why the OGs can't catch on to it.
Yeah, we can. We can. We just got to keep grinding.
You
That's
got to
all.
just get into that.
We
though.
gotta get into that, and we can't try to do it like them. We gotta do it like our way.
And you can't
We gotta
complain
do
about it.
Like we gotta do it like no, you can't complain.
can't
We gotta
complain
do
about
it like playing spades in a house party or something. We gotta do it old
Right.
school the way we do. You feel what I'm saying? We gotta do it old school the way we do.
Uh-huh.
But at any rate, hey, it is what it is, and it's hard work, and I commend them.
Just
and-
keep being funny. I say old school. Keep being funny.
That's
Get
all.
on that internet when you can and do everything to build your brand.
That's all you can. I appreciate y'all for joining me. We had a good time. We had a good conversation, as usual, my funny friends. So as we leave this episode, get them your dates, shout them dates out, let them know where you're going to be in them social
Can
media.
I go first this time? Because Mel.
Go for it.
You
Go
know,
for
Mel
it.
got, Mel got some
All right,
work.
so I'm gonna just do 2 dates real quick. In
Okay.
June 6th, I'm in Vegas. I'm doing a Jay Reed and Mary Lindsay's room over there.
Okay.
And comedy and cocktails.
Okay.
And then I'm at the Star Theater in Oceanside with Mike Bishop with Core Entertainment Group. So I'm hosting that. I've headlined that show, but I'm hosting it this time, so I'll be in and out
date,
all
give 'em the
night.
date,
And that's
so.
on June the 9th.
Okay.
So I'm on the
Okay.
6th in Vegas, and I'm on the 9th in Oceanside.
Okay.
Come on, Mel.
Well, tonight I'm in Rialto at Shell Graham's birthday party at Raquel's Jazz Lounge. So if you in the Inland Empire, bring your butt on over there to Jazzy's Lounge. You guys know the jazz, Raquel's Jazz Lounge or whatever. Okay, the 9th, Baltimore. I will be at the Music Hall in Baltimore. The 22nd, I'll be in Las Vegas at the Rio. And in the Miami on the 23rd at the James L. Knight Center. The rest of the dates you guys got to get by following me on Instagram. Melanie Comarcho at Instagram and Facebook. That's where you can find my dates, my calendar. Follow a chick. Follow me. Follow me. Follow me.
All right, all the people in this show, I always tell you, if they in your town, go support them. They funny, you gonna laugh. It's gonna be a stone cold group. Go ahead, Saul.
I'm also on the internet.
12.
What's your handle?
What's your handle?
At
son?
East.
How you gonna catch up with the
Well, we
internet?
was just talking about
you
old
gonna catch up
motherfuckers
with the
getting on the
internet
internet.
stars?
So I'm on the internet at Esau McGraw, ESAUMCGRAW. And I'm gonna get the internet popping. Watch me do it.
Okay, and what else you guys need to do is you need to keep supporting my girl Dominique's podcast.
I
you guys.
appreciate that. Thank
Make
you,
sure you
Mel.
keep doing that.
And I give you my social media handles every week. It's Dominique Comedy, comedy with an ICOMEDI. And on Facebook, it's Dominique Comedian. And follow me because we try and get out. We old school. That's our niche. We old school. We try and get our followers up.
We the original Def Jammer.
Right.
Do it.
We want to
do it.
We gonna
Wanna
start.
do it.
We gonna
We
start back.
almost
Wanna
50.
do
We 50
it.
and
Wanna do
almost
it.
50.
Right. We gonna.
Wanna do it.
And Beyonce is
Wanna
opening the
do
church.
it.
Y'all can find us there in the
Wanna
coming
do
years.
it.
We gonna
Wanna
be
do
a
it.
flock
Wanna
with
do it.
Bishop
We'll be
Bay.
part of
Wanna
the,
do
he
it.
gonna be in the choir. He
Wanna
gonna be in the
do it.
choir right there.
Wanna do it.
We, me and
Wanna do
Dominique
it.
gonna
Wanna
usher
do
you
it.
to your seats.
Yeah, we gonna face the roster.
This is how deaf people clap their hands. I said, won't y'all
Y'all
just-
might remember
just do
Crazy
like that,
Esau
like
from
everybody
Idlewild
else?
too. He was in that movie
we not laughing
Idlewild.
at deaf people. We gotta get that disclaimer. Everybody's so sensitive.
Won't he do it?
Won't he do it?
Yeah, this is Bishop Esau McGraw from the Holy Beehive Baptist Church in New Orleans.
Go ahead, Saul. What he do?
This is the inaugural day. We're just opening the doors today, ladies and gentlemen. Won't he do it? And can I have somebody out here say, "Won't he do it"? Clap your
Won't he
hands.
do it? Won't he do it?
All the deaf people, clap your hands
Won't
and
he
say,
do it?
"Won't he
Won't he
do
do it?
it?
Yes, he will.
Won't he do it? Won't he do it? Won't he do it?"
Hey, y'all, we appreciate appreciate y'all joining us
I'ma
on that
get
note.
punched by a
We are
strong
out,
ass deaf
and
dude.
all I want to say is, won't he do it?
Won't he do it?
We out, y'all.
Yeah, we beating that traffic. We out.
Yeah, we beating that traffic.
Cause it's coming.
It's coming. It's on our ass.
This will be here.